All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday, everybody. You're welcome today again for the weekly market update. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome, everybody. Everybody, you're welcome. Let's look at what we have this week. All right. Let's go. So if you're joining me, you hear me live and direct, just type 111 on the chat box. You can hear me live and direct, type 1111 on the chat box if you can hear me. You can hear me live and direct. Type 111 on the chat box very quickly. Thank you very much, everybody. You can hear me live and direct. Type 111 on the chat box. Type 1111 on the chat box. You can hear me. Type 11 on the chat box. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Just 2 more minutes we start and look at what we have this week and every other opportunity that we have this week. This is going to be phenomenal. And it's going to be massive. The week, the week is going to be massive. The week is going to be massive. 1 more minute to get started live. Oh, wow. A lot of volatility coming to the market. It's going to be damn serious. It's going to be damn serious, guys. It's going to be damn serious. All right, gentlemen and ladies, you're welcome. Gentlemen and ladies, you're welcome. Thank you very much. So, a very quick one. You're welcome tonight. So, I'm going to look at the market as it were, as well know, starting from the DXY, and then for the past how many weeks or months since last year, we've been struggling with USD DXY since November, or since last year, June. We've been moving sideways, and so no more trend for US dollar. So now for this week, we still want to have a major move to see another testing. If we get rejected over here, then it's going to be another massive drop for DXY. Okay, so now if that's the case, so we just go directly to the euro. Like I always tell us that the euro is the upside down of the US at the DXY. So it means we have more journey moving down on euro this week again, though the journey was slow all this while, and then you're going to have more drop in euro USD as long as the DXY pushes up over here. But this is some fantastic stuff. If you were able to push up from there, then that means we are looking to buy euro USD this week. But I doubt. So if it pushes down, then we take the low again of euro USD to buy back. So that means prepare yourself to look for more selling opportunity for euro USD, those of you who trade euro USD. And that can be correlated to GBP USD. So prepare yourself to continue selling GBP USD equally as long as we have the DXY taking dimensions of, right, moving up to this rejection level. So then what about we're able to break that rejection level? Then that's going to be a fascinating journey more for moving down on the Euro USD and so Euro USD and GBP USD. All right, so I may not have time to go correlating other sector. So let's go to gold quickly. Let's go to gold. Funny enough, last week on Friday, gold did a lot of massive move because we have about three level of expectation, and of course it crosses two levels and got a bounce. Okay, so I probably have to go to 1 hour because of where we told that we're waiting for gold to come to that last week, right? So this was 1, 2, and this play out, and we have a bounce. Nevertheless, the gap was not filled because the gap was somewhere here. Okay, so what are we looking at for gold this week? Well, this has been tested. These have been tested. So if we're unable to carry on heavy, we should have more movement on PM and or testing the gap. So I think we're going to have a push down for gold to test the depth of the gap, possible the possible buying point we'll talk about at okay 4500 level, then before a new buy. But nevertheless, you must understand one of the factors that when it has to do with gold, either there's much momentum or not, it has a massive move to produce uh, enough pip that you can take every day. So just for us to have the extra move, then the internal move too can be accumulated. So I'm expecting that gold corrections, I mean the pullback to mitigate this last point. Not that there are no other point below, there are so many, but you don't expect gold because you have a lot of leftover mitigated point of interest for gold. Okay, so don't get surprised if this third level refuses to be mitigated. Okay, so I wouldn't do much today because they'll have a lot of things to do. Starting at midnight on those of you on Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club and those of you on Inner Group. So there we will have markets already opened for us to continue the journey. As for Bitcoin, we have give and take. We have Bitcoin still kind of. Let me take you back to this point. So the little challenge we have last week on Bitcoin is that we rally up to this fair value gap. Can you see that? And that's on daily fair value gap, and then that very nice and sharp rejection there. But the reality of it is that if Bitcoin have this massive inversion having mitigated the fair value gap, then we can't be looking at the running to that level before another move, a massive crash. Or here, that because Bitcoin already now is in between two upside and down because of the much liquidity up and much liquidity down. So we don't know which one we're taking for us. If we forcefully take this, then the crash will be massive to take the low. Then if we crash this now, so because this fair value gap is already mitigated, and so you could have Bitcoin again return back to maybe 87,000 region before a new buy. But just understand that if you're trading any of these instruments, you can always narrow down, to the internal structure eventually to make money as you want to do. Okay, so then that's for Bitcoin. So I'm more bullish on Ethereum in the interim, all right, than Bitcoin. So there are so many hype and right, there's so many hype and some kind of strategic activities on Ethereum right now. So maybe somebody want to buy or sell, you may want to look at Ethereum more this week and going forward. So of course the expansion is more larger and possible level of expansion upward is high because if you look at it without much stress, we have had a kind of consistent uptrend on it, even though slow, kind of bit of higher high, higher low, and then all of that. So Ethereum, well, um, if we take out all of this, then so we're looking at Ethereum $3,800 eventually this week, if all things being equal. So I would rather want to trade Ethereum than Bitcoin. That does not stop you not to trade your Bitcoin. So understand what I'm trying to pass across. Now, then we have meme coins. So some meme coins are still doing well. But of course, the whole ideology is that once you're able to buy a meme coin, like I bought one today called Black Bull, and it did about 3 or 400% as at the time I bought it. So the rule is once I buy and you flip the amount, 50% is taken to secure the capital, and then allow the other one to run, as it were. Now, what about stock market? Now, many of us who are on Plan B Express Capital Solution Club will drop a lot of stock for you. And okay, so Jay's Bank have done 71% within few days, let's say within a week or two. Let's say those are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, within 8, 9 days, 71%. So definitely we're supposed to, this is not normal. Supposed to be having some level of correction. So maybe for anyone who probably, I think it was on live, I still talk about it when it was $5 to $6, naira, sorry. And then it went up to as high as about 9 naira or something. Yes, almost 9 naira. So we have ample opportunity to pick out some stock too, and then leveraging on them. Okay, Mansard. Okay, so Mansard is still very cheap, I think, yeah. Yeah, so because of so about still 14 naira, so the sun stock can have potential of getting to 30 to 40 or 50 naira over time because I think there are going to be a kind of recapitalizations on the insurance companies and some other kind of a thing. And so that could warrant some insurance company to become like a local or whatever, the other one on A class setup and all of that. And so that could move some of them significantly. And of course, some if they're going to be merger with some kind of stock, and so you have to be very strategic in this period to not to just hold some stock that may merge eventually, and what you're holding will not amount to anything reasonable. So that's one of the things we must learn. So going to memcoin, the much freaking risky environment that you can ever think about. But is it a good business? Why not? I'll tell people that the whole thing about business is to learn how to diversify. People will tell you, hey, it's very risky to be in so place. Normal, it's very risky. But are there ways of actually mitigating some of those risks? Oh yeah. So if you look at this coin, boards have made money and then what's it pulling back? Okay. So I think about what was less than a million, and now it did close to 3 million. That was massive within just 1 hour at that time. So that's have done okay 1 day, 1 hour right now. Now, sometimes you see abnormal kind of tokens, and I would let traders to know that when you're buying into meme coins and all of that, just understand that it's all about hypes, right? It's all about hypes, narrative, and all of that. It has no kind of significant impact behind it, all right? This guy, I think, if you can pay attention, because he has stayed consistent for more than how many days, even before he move up. We got here, it stayed for a very long time, and because that was a very good one. Of course, now double top, so that means you should be having some level of selling, right? After coming back to about 7,000, sorry, 7 million region. Yes, so we're here, 7 million region, and back up to about 22 million. So I know that was about three, almost two, about 2x plus was what it did. Now, but if you're watching, it's more risky, right, to trade on meme coin, but that's why you don't put so much. You can start with a little amount of money and you grow the money and you sacrifice the money into meme, and then you'll be able to trade. Then there's some meme, of course, when they have passed through some level, right, can be become a kind of a low gem that have potential to fly up. But you got to be careful the way you buy meme coin right now, because there are no more structure to help you stabilize some of those growth. And if you do not build yourself to understand when to act, then you will just be excited and see your whole portfolio coming down to nothing, as it were. Okay, so it's very important, and just trying to let us know that this space is a lovely space and it has a lot of risk too. Okay, then lastly, we have those of you who are already running on our system, right? The automations with tag markets and all of that, and then other ones. Now we're entering a new week. I would advise you to take advantage on time. Now, this is not a sermon, that's just a reminder. And those of us who are actively looking for trading activities, then it is important we settled as much as possible. Now, I always tell us that in trading, it's not about over complex strategy you're using. It's about simple, straightforward, and repeatable kind of strategy that help to maximize profit. So you have to wake up to see how you can have more personal development. Like I say, funding is no longer a challenge because we have prop firm, we have different prop firm with different strategy. It's just for you to know what exactly are you looking for, and from there you're able to build up and strengthen your knowledge and of course applications as much as possible. Okay, so we have different and diversifications that you can explore. So if you're on our group, you can always ask questions or you can DM me for directive and all of that so that you can maximize opportunity that you have. Now, our spot trading probably this week when the market have a very fantastic decision, then we're going to look at other coins probably with review to buy some of them again for the next 1 to 3 weeks and see how they grow. Okay. Now, a quick one is that most time when people want to buy into cryptos and all of that, and that's some of the silly mistake one of us make in stock market. You buy stock, you just keep it, and you do nothing about it. You wouldn't know when it has done all time high, and then profit to be taken and look for another powerful entry. So that's one of the things. So you come into the crypto, or even stock. It's not about, oh, I bought this stock, I'm holding it, and all of that. You can have flexible holding strategy whereby the market corrects, you're able to come into the system and take out some of those profit, and then when it pull back, you're able to return back to the market again with the profit and all of that. Wow, how did I miss this one? Unfortunately. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, so that's what one of the things we want to enlighten most of us. Then, if you're in our ecosystem, I posted a link for sent account to be open. Some of us who have existing um, account, it's just to open the micro account because one can manage and successfully get trading activities on sent account with less risk exposure, and then you can now using that to even increase your understanding about strategy in coins. And oh, this was a massive dump. Are we going to have some rise? This was when 4 hours ago, zinc monkey. This is funny to an extent, but the pictures are not funny. I'm just looking out loud if one can buy this as average of 200%. Well, I've not done any research about them. Maybe you have time, you can do that. Okay, so let me just paste. Okay, let me just paste on the chart contract address on the chart. But take note, this is quite risky. So I haven't gotten time to review or go through some things about them. So let me just see and swap more. Please, no, it has got into the floor, but you need more. So, and I've not reviewed anything about them. This token is unverified, only interact with token you trust. So I've bought it. If you can take the risk, you can buy. Wow, what's the chance that this guy is going to grow? Because that's not massive. Let me look at bubble. Look at bubble. Look at bubble. Let's look at bubble. Okay. To what extent do we have? I probably will not be able to do this. It will be very realistic. It just says risk I'm taking. So from where I bought, once you do 100%, I will sell part of it. Let's see here. Now, for anyone who just bought, that means even if it's here, 100% will have been somewhere there, which is not bad. If it's okay, so that's a big risk anyway because I've not had time to actually. I just know that King, I mean, Zing Monkey. Funny. It's funny, yeah, somehow. So that's when you are trading meme coins. It's not about this coin have this. It's about um, a kind of trend and funny, and then the community. And so I've not gotten time to actually go to review the community activities of it, but I just took a risk to buy small. Look at top holder. Okay. Well, anyway, there's little or no I could do now because doing some few research will take some time, and then I don't want this to be too long. So I just bought little, and then let's watch how it goes. So most time, my own rule. Sometime even if you're not confident, and that's the advantage of using the Telegram bot to buy. All right, Telegram bot to buy and place your sell order automatically 50, 100, 50, 100, and all of that of the percentage move. So sometimes we just move 50% and 50% is sold. The coin continue to move and then it's sold badge by badge and all of that, just like this now. Okay. So I think okay, so I hope we could copy the contract address. Now, those of you who are new, these are more reason why you need to have decentralized wallet like Phantom Wallet, MetaMask Wallet, and then you can do transactions straight to your wallet. Make a lot of sense and better. Okay, so some of the this thing now has you can do limit order and so many other things that were not possible before. Okay, so these are variety of choices. Okay, so like as we're building a passive system, right? Building an active that's getting involved with trading, the affiliate of your broker, affiliate of different thing, and all of that, right? That's an advantage for us. Okay, so that's the where you can diversify, spread your tentacles. There was a link I sent on the group this evening, and I said some of us complain of not having enough money to trade. A whole lot of ways of getting money, not the fraudulent way anyway, and then getting it and then trade. So you can start from somewhere and help yourself. All right. So I think I've come to the end of this training today or overview today. So there is no much. If you're in our group, pay attention to information passed across on the group and then take advantage of some of those opportunity we have. Unfortunately, the Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club subscription, the promo or discount is over. So you are subscribing, it's $150 a year, which is less than $1 for you every day. That's not a bad one. Okay, so tonight by 2 a.m. GMT plus one, we're going to be doing live trading sections, Asia Hunt with only subscribers on our Plan B Express Capital Solution Club and the inner court. Okay, so modality will be drawn and the link will be sent to those group in concern, and then so that we can push together. All right, so I think so. The coin is moving, is trying to push and all of that, but please take note. The moment you push, if you buy, the moment you push, you have done 100%, you take out your capital. In fact, if you don't trust it, um, when you do 100%, you want to take out 70%, something like that, and leave the other one to run. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you very much for coming tonight. Promises to be great. And then going forward, those of you Plan B Extra Cash Flow Solution Club, please. Today is your 19th day or 18 days. Tomorrow will be 19 day. So continue to maximize the opportunity there. Thank you very much, and do have a nice uh, rest. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.